Get that one that was way outside the off stump. Abhishek's not happy. You reckon there was maybe an extra delivery in that ball?
Yes, there is movement. Just have a look at this pitch, and even covering of grass, a compact and a firm track, which has something in for everybody. You pitch in the right areas. As a fast bowler, you get some purchase. As spinners, later on, you give the ball somewhere, you'll get the turn. And if batter has a good time and he is prepared to bat deep, there are runs to be had.
Point noted, Salman. Good observations at the pitch as well. But interesting chat by both the captains with Sikandar. Tilak Varma stated 170 is good. Mohammad Harris said inside 150 will be great. And interestingly, Mohammad Harris did say that he would have batted first as well because it's a pressure game. You don't want to chase. Did you feel the same as well during your days?
Well, certainly a lot of captains think like that while India-Pakistan play. Then Mohammad Haris is on screen for you, and he said the same because he would want to restrict India under 150, and India would be easy having scored 170 onwards.
Trying to go too hard at it, Abhishek Sharma. Once he gets going in full flow, he's a very dangerous batter. Well, they certainly have some history in emerging teams, Asia Cup, India A and Pakistan. And they've had their moments as well. Pakistan do have the bragging rights from last season. They were the champions and winners. But what happened on the last couple of occasions when they met? From 2013, it was India who went on to win the contest. Sandeep Boria did exceptionally well. First three times, it was India all the way. Pakistan came in and gate crashed the party in 2019. India did win against them in the league both the openers have found it easy, especially with that circle limit. You brave hard, there are only two men outside. Now it's difficult for the captain to wait those two fielders. With the naked eye, but always good to have a second look when you've got technology available. Yeah, it's a maximum. It's almost a full house here, loving every bit of it. 14 already in the over in the first three deliveries of this last over of the power play. It's just the fact when you're being too short now, you've taken quite a few things away. You can't bowl him out. You can't have an LBW. So that's just allowing the batters to slash their bats, use their stretched arms and use the circle limit to their advantage.
That's right. You really do limit the possibility of picking up a wicket because there's not much protection in the outfield at all. So you're hoping that maybe a miscue up in the air a little bit, particularly when you're bowling around the wicket too to the left-hander. It's not a good flight, I don't think, because the ball is going down to the leg side. And, it's really, it's been a tough baptism for the green team. But
open the field up and try and get the spinners to bowl from both ends. That looks like a maximum. Both the captains wanted to bat first. Not surprising. We discussed this earlier that we don't see much dew till the end of the day's play.
yeah, if at all, Sakana, I'm not sure this time of the year, particularly with a bit of breeze, as you can see, the flags are flapping around a little bit. I'm not sure there's going to be too much dew at all, if any.
Only to see how this momentum carries on. We've seen Afghanistan getting 140 for no wicket and then nose diving. We've seen today 80 odd from Oman, and then it's important for India to cash out on this start big time. Down the wicket again, and a similar result again. Abbas Afridi is really finding it difficult where to bowl to Abhishek. He's bowled different lengths, this time slightly fuller, and he's played him over extra cover.
A lot of pressure on the bowler, but I have to say that it becomes a lot easier. This pitch really does become batting friendly under the lights. It comes on nicely, and it's very difficult for the bowler. So the real effort the bowlers have to do is to somehow or other bowl in an area which is going to be a little bit as hard as possible that it for the batsman. So it's not going to be short, it's not going to be wide, it has to be straight and it has to be on the front foot.
And once again, the ball has travelled a distance and go next over. Was waiting for things to happen. Meanwhile, Pakistan gets to read.
आपने ना किया हो तो करके लाइक का बटन आप दबाइए,
कमेंट्री मिलेगी।
अब अब्बास आफरीदी इस ओवर में 5वीं बार सामने है अभिषेक शर्मा
के अंदर आपको लगभग दोस्तों 220 के करीब का स्कोर आपके अंदर
कोई विकेट कोई
रन स्ट्राइक बदल जाएगी और बैटिंग छोर पर आ चुके हैं अब प्रभ सिमरन सिंह। 2024 में अभिषेक शर्मा आप देखें तो 194 के स्ट्राइक रेट के साथ 643 रन बना चुके हैं। बहुत अच्छी लय में दिखे हैं ये और इसकी जो धाक है वो आज भी मैच में गर्जी। अब्बास अफरीदी अंतिम बॉल दाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज प्रभ सिमरन सिंह के लिए डालने जा रहे हैं। ओवर द विकेट से लेंथ बॉल कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया हवाई से लेंथ बॉल ओवर यहाँ पर
व्हाट अ अमेजिंग शॉट गाइस, खूबसूरत चौका इस ओवर के अगली गेंद के ऊपर लगाने में कामयाब रहे और 4 रन की मदद के बाद स्कोर 68 रन पर 6 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद 200 स्कोर हो चुका है। खूबसूरत शॉट खेला बैटिंग होती है।
हालांकि टेस्ट मैच में काफी डिफिकल्टीज आएगी आज। सरफराज खान की 25 रन पिछले ओवर में अब्बास सारी दिखाई दी, मजा ही आ गया, आनंद की अनुभूति हुई हमारे बीच। यहाँ पर लेके चलते हुए अगली गेंद आप सभी के
गेंदबाजी पर पहली बॉल और इस पहली बॉल पर अभिषेक गेंदबाजी पर पहली बॉल और बाजी करने के लिए आया सुफियान।
अभिषेक शर्मा जो कि 35 पर बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया। देखते हैं क्या करने वाले, क्या आउट करार दिया जाएगा इस गेम के ऊपर या नॉट आउट का इशारा मिलेगा। दोस्तों इस मुकाबले के अंदर कुल मिला के जो स्कोर है वो 68 रनों के ऊपर इस मैच के अंदर
यही मैच स्कोर लेके आ रहे लाइव एंड एक्सक्लूसिव रूप से हमारे साथ देखने मिलेगा। अगली गेंद का सामना करते हुए दिखाई देंगे इस बड़े मुकाबले में आप सभी के साथ। प्रकाश रहता है खेल चलिए हमारे बीच में। पहला विकेट का पतन हो चुका है। दूसरे विकेट के अब दूसरे खिलाड़ी कौन आएंगे? तिलक वर्मा यहाँ पर दिखाई दे रहे हैं अब आप सभी के साथ आते हुए। यहाँ तिलक वर्मा हमारे साथ आते हुए दिखाई दे रहे हैं। इंडिया बनाम पाकिस्तान के बीच यहाँ पर अगली गेंद का आप सभी के साथ। 6.1 गेंद 68 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 22 गेंदों पर 35 रनों के साथ मौजूद है। प्रबंध सिमरन सिंह 15 गेंदों पर 33 रनों के साथ दिखाई दिए। अगली गेंद थी फ्लिक करके खेला गया शॉट, यहाँ पर 1 रनों का इजाफा होगा। दूसरा लेना चाहते 1 रनों के साथ ही संतुष्ट करते हुए दिखाई दिए। 6.2 गेंदों पर 69 रन हो चुके अभी तक के मुकाबले में 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। हमारे साथ यहाँ पर नए बल्लेबाज तिलक वर्मा आप सभी के साथ आ चुके। तिलक वर्मा के ऑलराउंडर की भूमिका निभाते देखने वाली बात रहेगी। तिलक वर्मा हमारे बीच में आ चुके नए बल्लेबाज। जबरदस्ती सब्दाम मुकीन जो कि आप सभी के साथ गर्म होते हुए दिखाई देते, कोई सेंस ही नहीं था उस बात का। हालांकि बहुत शानदार बल्लेबाजी करके गए, बहुत सारे रन बनाए यहाँ पर अभिषेक शर्मा ने। फिलहाल भारतीय टीम को यहाँ पर एक दबदबा बनाने का प्रयास करेंगे। 6.3 गेंद पर 70 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अगली गेंद का सामना करने से पहले अब आप सभी के साथ तैयार हो चुके। 3 गेंदों पर 2 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर सुफान हमारे साथ मौजूद दिखाई दे रहे। अगली गेंद का सामना होगा। बार बैकफुट पे जाके खेला गया शॉट, 1 रनों का इजाफा होगा। दूसरा रन चाहते 1 रनों के साथ संतुष्ट करना होगा। दूसरे रन के लिए जा रहे हैं, यहाँ पर कामयाब नहीं हो पाएंगे मुझे लग रहा है। फिलहाल 1 रनों के साथ ही संतुष्टि करते हुए दिखाई दिए और इसी के साथ यहाँ पर स्कोर जाके पहुंच चुका है अब आप सभी के बीच में ये बड़े मुकाबले में हमारे साथ टोटल मिला के 6.4 गेंदों पर 71 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अगली गेंद का सामना करने के लिए तैयार हो चुके इस बार किस प्रकार से गेंदबाजी होगी, कितनी अच्छी कितनी बेबाकी के साथ गेंदबाजी दिखाई देगी, देखने वाली बात रहेगी हमारे साथ। टिप्पा खाती हुई गेंद 1 रनों का इजाफा हो सकता है यहाँ पर 1 रनों के इजाफे के साथ 6.5 गेंदों पर। अगली गेंद सिंगल के साथ स्ट्राइक रोटेशन किया 1 रनों का फिर इजाफा। टोटल मिला के 5 रन आए। स्पिनर्स के ओवर में रन बनाना मुश्किल रहे और प्ले में बहुत कुटाई हुई पाकिस्तान की टीम इस प्रकार से खेल पाएगी या नहीं खेल पाएगी देखने वाली बात रहेगी हमारे साथ। लगातार इस मुकाबले में आप सभी का स्वागत करते अभिनंदन करते एशिया कप की ये बड़ी आप सभी के साथ उपलब्धियां दिखाई दे रही है। उपलब्धियों में किस प्रकार से खेल रहेगा ये हमारे साथ लेके चलते हुए आगे की तरफ दिखाई देंगे। 7 ओवर्स में 73 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर करंट रन रेट 10.43 का आप सभी के साथ यहाँ पर दिखाई दे रहा है। भारत बनाम पाकिस्तान के बीच ये T20I मैच अब आप सभी के साथ बड़ा ही एक्सक्लूसिव रूप से दिखाई दे रहा है। सभी दर्शक बता दें नई स्ट्रीम की लिंक आप सभी के स्क्रीन पर ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाएगी, सभी जुड़ जाएगी। फिलहाल जो पुरानी स्ट्रीम जुड़े हुए वो नई स्ट्रीम में कन्वर्टेड हो जाएगी, अभी आ जाएगी। जैसे ही ये बंद होगी वैसे ही सामने ही स्क्रीन दिखाई देगी तो वहीं क्लिक करोगे वैसे ही आप पहुंच जाओगे। अगली गेंद की तरफ लेके चलते हुए 7 ओवर्स में 73 रन लॉस ऑफ 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर इंडिया ए बनाम पाकिस्तान ए के बीच मुकाबला चलते हुए विनर्स आ चुके। अगली गेंद इस बार लेग स्टंप से काफी दूर की बॉल थी, 1 रनों का इजाफा मिलेगा। दूसरा रन लेना चाहते 1 रनों के साथ ही संतुष्ट करते हुए दिखाई दिए। 7.1 गेंद पर 74 रन लॉस ऑफ 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर अब आप सभी के साथ लेके चलते हुए दिखाई दे रहे। अगली गेंद का सामना होगा रन रेट 10.33। तिलक वर्मा 4 गेंदों पर 4 रनों के साथ मौजूद है। सिमरन सिंह 18 गेंदों पर 36 रनों के साथ दिखाई दे रहे। अगली गेंद कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, उठाकर खेला, मिड ऑन से गेंद गई लॉन्ग ऑन के क्षेत्र पे 1 रनों का इजाफा हुआ। दूसरा रन लेना चाहते थे 1 रनों के साथ ही संतुष्ट करते हुए दिखाई दिए। 7.2 गेंद पर 75 रन हो चुके 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। मिनास की अगली गेंद अब अरफात मिनान से यहाँ पर मौजूद दिखाई दे रहे। प्रकार से सामना होगा, कितना जोरदार, कितना बेबाक, कितना खूबसूरत लेके चलेंगे। कवर की दिशा में खेला गया शॉट 1 रनों का इजाफा होगा। फिर से यहाँ पर हमारे बीच में दिखाई दे रहा है 7.3 गेंदों पर 76 रन हो चुके 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अगली गेंद दूसरी गेंद हमारे साथ चौथी गेंद लेके आते हुए और इसी के साथ यहाँ पर विकेट हो चुका है। इस बार सिमरन सिंह यहाँ पर रिवर्स स्वीप मारने में खिलाड़ी के हाथ में कैच दे बैठे, कैच चेक होगा। हालांकि मुझे लग रहा है काम तमाम हो चुका है, कैच चेक होगा बट मुझे लग रहा है काम तमाम हो चुका है। अब आप सभी के साथ नजर आएगा क्या रहेगा खेल। 7.4 गेंद 76 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर थर्ड एम्पायर का डिसीजन हमारे साथ आ चुका है। इंडिया ए बनाम पाकिस्तान ए के बीच ये मुकाबला 19 गेंदों पर 36 रनों के साथ मौजूद है। तिलक वर्मा 5 गेंदों पर 5 रनों के साथ दिखाई दे रहे। अगली गेंद का सामना करते हुए दिखाई देंगे इस बड़े मुकाबले में। 7.4 के मुताबिक कैच को चेक किया जा रहा है, जिस प्रकार से मैंने बोला था वही कैच चेक हो रहा है। करंट रेट 9.11 का आप सभी के साथ दिखाई दिया। सिमरन सिंह 19 गेंदों पर 36 रनों के साथ मौजूद है। तिलक वर्मा 5 गेंदों पर 5 रनों के साथ दिखाई दे रहे हैं। इकोनॉमी 4.50 की हो चुकी है। might give us a better picture. Now this is clean as far as the catch is concerned. Now while he's going down, he takes one hand off. Don't have any soft signals anymore. So once the on-field umpire sends it up, it's his call. It's all happening here. What an amazing start in the power play by India A, winning the toss. And then Pakistan A fighting back. If they get this, there'll be 2 strikes.
How would you like to be Ghazi, Sahil? He's the third umpire. He has to make that decision. But he's out. He's given it. It's a correct decision. I think he did a good job in getting that left hand underneath the ball. And it may have looked a little bit dicey, but correct decision made.
Yeah, good. Not from Prab Simran. 36 of 19. India A are 76 for 2. Vadera now the new batter in T20 career in front of you, 27 games, 4 50s to his name, average of 29. Pakistan A would be happy and try to get that foot in that door after getting both the openers back in the dugout through left arm spin.
Now we got 2 left-handers in the middle, and with a left arm spinner operation. Doesn't mean he can't get wickets though, as you can see here. Just because you have a left-hander. Wow. All balled.
8 gone, 77 for 2. Have a look at that. Isn't that amazing? And the night sky, floodlights on at the Oman Cricket Academy. Is almost a full house here for this big encounter of the ACC Men's T20 Emerging Teams Asia Cup Group B game. Sufyan Mukim, Qasim Akram rather. So you got some off spin now. Mohammad Haris mixing it up. Just 1 over from Sufyan Mukim. That rushed onto him, didn't it? Fast hands there from Nihal.
Wish there was a speed gun. Have a look at this. It's really held on. Wow. And perhaps kept a little bit low. So he's a very fast off-break bowler.
From Nihal now wouldn't want to go on the back foot. Yeah, much better. Still a newish balls. Though it's taken a lot of beating. It can rush on to you. Qasim Akram, good all-rounder. Low middle-order batter. Gun fielder. Oh, again that one.
Falling straight, that's what I like about him. He's not giving any width. Good length as well. And it's not easy for that left-hand batter. He's waiting for him. He wants for him, but he's not getting it. Well done, Akram.
Yeah, using the feet. Started off almost 10 runs and over. Just come down a fraction, around 8.8. It's missed the keeper and everyone. Trying to reverse something way outside the off stump. By signaled. 9 gone. It's 79 for 2. So Sufyan Mukim has changed ends. He's now bowling from the far end. Bowling to captain Tilak Varma.
It's good control for a wrist spinner too, isn't he? Left arm wrist spinner. We've seen evidence on this pitch that the wrist spinners get a little bit of response, get a little bit of reward for their work. Let's see if this continues.
He's got a slip. Goes big. Goes maximum. Goes into the crowd. Rahul gets a maximum. And the crowd loves it.
That was enough pace on it and a good length. Have a look at this. Here he comes. Right up there. Bang. Very, very good shot. Not the most hardest one to play when you've got that length and a bit of speed on the ball.
यही घन्टाको कति आउँछ त घन्टाको 50 रुपैयाँ कति आउँछ आए 1 घन्टा
Just some fact play. Pakistan has never had a left-arm wrist spinner playing for them at the highest level. So now there are a few in the ranks. One of them is Sufyan Mukim. He's been around with the Pakistan A side for a while. Played in that final also in Colombo against the same side. Oh, chance. Direct hit would be trouble. Shy at the non-striker.
Yeah, look, the left arm spinner, I'm sure he'd be really keen to get that promotion. And what an advantage to have in your, in your team, an option to bowl a wrist spinner. That's a hell of an advantage.
Yeah, fielders are deep. So one is easy. Good work done, rushing at the ball. A good comeback from Sufyan Mukim after being hit for a maximum. 3 singles after that. So important as a coach to them, you would expect your bowler to finish the over well.
That's right. Well, particularly after a boundary, you really got to try extremely hard, even harder, to ensure that there's no more multiple boundaries hitting that over. So far it's been okay.
So with that single, score now moves to 90 for 2 halfway through. As the India A batting card, after winning the toss and deciding to bat first, 68 in that power play, Dave. Without a loss of a wicket, both Abhishek and Simran, they really smashed the fast bowlers all over the park.
Yeah, and they were gifted a few, I have to say, with the short. Look at that, they're short and wide bowling, really played into the hands of India. I'm told you can see a selection of similar sort of shots. There's another one, wide, short, and there's another one. So I think, they were gifted a little bit, made it easy for a very, very powerful power play, and there's that wicket for just after the 6 overs. And the second wicket. Good catch by a fast bowler. He did very well. But that's 68 in the power.
Vivo V40 series. Drive portrait. So pro.
1 wicket Sufian did well, and Arafat also very, very good. Just the 1 over and 1 wicket for 4 runs. Now, the task will be to try and keep the Blues team as quiet as possible. The Blue team, I wonder what their expected total will be.
Meanwhile, on a day off, you and I are definitely visiting one of these places. Oman, a great place to be, beautiful mountains in the background, the city offers everything, bit of sports, bit of entertainment, great place to be. And then, if you got an India-Pakistan match, you wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Oi, but then watch because borrow TV borrow while body jana पछि खाटा कल भागेर ढुण्डा मेरो दाजु भन्दा म त भन्न त भन्ने हो अलि भन्दैमा के हो यार भन्नु पर्यो यार सिजन र केरी के गर्दिनी त्यही त्यहाँ त भएन
Once he saw it in his zone, we all saw it in the stands. It in the stands.
Yes, a bit of a quiet period after the onslaught in the power play. 68 for India for no loss. And now the spinners just pulling it back. Surprised I was seeing Zaman bowl the second over in the power play as well. He's usually brilliant at the death, and who knows it better than Haris because they've played so much cricket together. But at the moment, spinners are looking good. Qasim Akram into his second over, just 3 runs so far of him.
We'll have to stick with a single. That's a very good dispatch. Talking about players playing together, these two have played a lot together in MI colours as well, stringing together a partnership. I remember one instance in Jaipur where Nehal and Tilak celebrated like schoolboys for an LBW appeal for which they took the DRS, and it came in their favour. I think it was Yuzvinder Chahal bowling. Backing away, hitting it really hard, really well. Nehal collects another boundary.
Yes, making room and getting the ball in the slot. And didn't have much trouble dispatching that straight down the ground. It was hit hard and cleanly. Just see Qasim dropping one there in the slot.
There is a frame of camaraderie in a game where both teams do not want to give an inch to each other.
Well, these things are not spoken much in the media about. And there's another side to these two rich sporting nations, especially cricket history if we talk about the sport. But it's great to see.
It ventured out and covered a few yards. Hence, we're thinking about 2, but good work. Single to end the over with 11 gone, 98 for 2.
बलर जिका त्यस्तै कुरा गरे भने त्यहाँबाट केही भनेन के छ जति ज्याक बलर अब रेड बनाएको सिस्टम पुरा देखि जसरी पकाएर
While you continue to enjoy the ACC Men's T20 Emerging Teams Asia Cup, don't forget to scan the QR code. Download the app. Out. That was the wrong one, picked perfectly by the batter. Apart from that one big stroke, he's done a good job. Couldn't pierce the gap. Qasim very quick to dispatch the ball as well. Tilak's got to look for a new gap now. Send the ball for 4. Tilak Varma against spinners in IPL especially since 2023. 20 innings, 309 runs, average of 51.5, strike rate of 146.4. But he started off a little slowly. That is good ground covering. 100 up for India A. They are looking good. 100 for 2, developing another partnership after the openers had a great time. On this particular delivery, it was quick by the fielder at the mid-wicket, coming and saving his side 1 run. Oh, excellent. Despite the dive, the ball will win. Sufyan cannot believe it, but that gap was big enough for Rahul to go. He doesn't hold back. Well, Abbas is usually very quick across the turf, and he did try his best. But it was hit hard and in the gap. Once again, he's trying to bowl quicker, and this is not where the spinners have succeeded in this tournament so far. We've seen spinners give the ball here and then pick up wickets and trouble the batters. This is much better. Quick again. Lucky this time there wasn't an dead spin. Even he's more quick but still has got some purchase off the pitch. So something for the spinners to watch out. Almost a replica of the previous ball. No, you're watching live, don't worry. 12 gone. 104 for 2.
Hello? Recharge right here.
Cheeky and effective. When Tilak gets bored of being a left-hander, you could see this too.
Well, yes, if you give so much here to the ball and pitch it near to the batter, then he has a lot of choices. And this time, Tilak has opted to go with the reverse swing, a reverse hit, and he's done it to perfection. And Qasim looks at his captain. He's just got to pull the length. What we saw earlier, Kaleem did. That is the ideal length for the finger spinners. Yeah, much better this one. Slightly quicker and slightly shorter in length. This is where the batter will have to take the risk. So it's the opposite things required going on the opposite ends. The wrist spinner needs to give the ball some air, he isn't. And the off spinner needs to dart in a bit, and he is giving the air.
They're anyways playing a format where the spinners are trying to be quicker, the pacers are trying to be slower.
Yeah, these days things have changed. Fast bowlers are famous for their slower ones, and the spinners are famous for their quicker balls.
anything that the batter is not expecting at that point of time and you can deliver, you've done a good job. So Qasim doesn't mind if Tilak plays cricketing shots that the coaching manual allows, because he's got the field set for it. Well, the two batters are now quite set. 21 of 17 for Tilak and 16 for his partner Nihal. So the important thing is that who will carry on till the end. Once again, hit hard but straight to the fielder. I think it's Umar bin Yusuf at covers who does a good job. The ball was flying off the bat and coming on the square. It's never easy for the fielders. Have a look at this. Good job by Umar. We'll end the over with another single. Nihal will farm the strike at this stage, it seems. 13 gone, 110 for 2. Abhishek and Prabhsindran, excellent start is what they provided to India A. Oh, that was hit really hard. Oh, wants a second run as well. So indeed is at the striker's end, but the second one completed so easily. So much to unpack. Brilliant. Well, once again hit hard, and this time the fieldsman at cover only did half of the job and probably cut off half of the runs. Otherwise, this would have been a boundary. Arafat Minhas, he's the fielder, and the captain asking the fielder at the boundary to make ground quicker. It's never easy when the angles change after hitting a fielder. Once again, quick through the air, not giving enough time to Nihal to get under the ball. Badoni, Ramandeep, Nishant Sindhu to come. 13.2, 113. What's the total that India would be targeting from here on, Salman? Well, the captain said 170 plus minus, and we haven't seen such a total so far in this tournament, but India certainly are well placed. 114 for 2 into the 14th over. Two set batters coming off a great start by both the openers, Simran.
वो करो तेले कति आइडिबाट फरेन रिक्वेस्ट पठायो भए सादा डाटा पठायो मैले दिदै गर्थे अब पछि डिलिट गरेर दाम पठा बोल गर्दै दियो अरु पनि त बोल गर्दै दोने पनि लागिएर टेकिङ गर्दै क्याच बोल्दै छ तिम्रो एक दाज बोला थाहा पाइ यहाँ नि के पनि थाहा कोही जिया दुर्गुले के फर लगाइयो भन्छ जति पनि बोलेको दाजले
And Abhishek, the platform set. Now it's up to Pakistan if they can bowl well towards the end. Nihal wanting to go big and not the time that he needed to get under the ball. It wasn't provided by Sufyan, who picks up his second.
Play that Tinti. Nihal did well for his 25. The partnership's broken now. 114 for 3. India here. When he walks out, 977 runs in 6. Games, 5 half centuries for him.
That's his T20 career. Keeping in mind the format, that's a very healthy average with a very, very decent strike rate. And now is his opportunity. The stage is set. Yeah. Once again, Sufyan quick through the air, and Ayush just works him on the leg side. And this is the wicket for you. Slightly shorter in length, but quicker in the air. And no time for the batter to go across the line. He seemed short of ideas while facing Sufyan, and in the end having to pay the price. Strike will remain with Tilak this time round. 14 gone, 116 for 3. 116 for 3 in 14 overs. 12 and over from here on will take India A to 188. A healthy total given the conditions. Pakistan A have just picked up a wicket in the previous over, looking confident. Tilak's always searching for the second run, just to keep the fielders on their toes, it seems, because it's not always available. Yes, that's positive running for you. Always looking to put pressure on the fielders, and in case there's a missed field, trying to maximize the advantage. But Pakistan have come back well. After 68 in the first 6, now it's 15th over in progress. It's 117 for 3. They've picked up wickets and slowed down the rate. Too full. Hard for the batter to get under it. Striking hard but straight to the fielder. That's well bowled by Qasim, who is into his last over. And he's only given 17 away so far. If Tilak decides to cut, or not with that line, that is extremely well done by Mohammad Haris. It was a quick one fired down the leg side. A misfire actually. But he covered the line so well. Just have a look. Made sure he had all his body behind the line of the ball. And any young keeper. Haris. And a very loud call saying, mine. Badoni to 120 for ball.
120 for 4. India A, after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Ramandeep Singh, 166.05 the strike rate, much needed for India for a big finish here. 450 runs in 53 games. Did a key role in his franchise winning the IPL as well. Well, he has the opportunity and another key role over here. 4 wickets down, and they'll be looking for a decent partnership to close this innings. Remember, Captain Tilak Varma at the toss, wanting to score around 170. Is the wicket on your screens again, a quicker one, and Badoni trying to go across the line, only managing a top edge, an easy take there for Haris, who with the gloves made sure it was him under the ball to collect it easily. Once again, brilliantly bowled. Wonderful spell this from Qasim, picking up a wicket and only giving 20 away to a side which are known to play spinners better than others. It's 15 gone, 122 for 4.
Very good comeback here by Pakistan after a very fine start. India just going through that middle order blip in the middle. Tilak is holding fort. Ramandeep, another freak of a batter. And once he gets going, it'll be really carnage in the middle. Exhilarating 5 overs beckons here into the final 5:30 deliveries. India looking at something close to 170. Pakistan fighting back in the field. And it'll all depend on which team plays very good cricket from here on. Pass into his third. Checks his shot there. Tilak Varma. He's looked good as captain batter. Very good evening, Sikandar Bhatt.
Good evening to you as well. And to the people who are watching it all around the world, you won't be missing was none for 30s. It was 30s.
Goes for the ramp. That's not quite connected. But trust him to play shots like this.
Spinners have done well, especially Qasim Akram. 4 overs spell, and he gave away just 20.